XFM News on point.
It's time for the news on XFM. I'm Chris Tim. Presidential candidate Fred Mwesige has changed his campaign strategy from social media to reaching out to the voters. Mwesige says starting the 20th of this month, he will meet local leaders in the eastern region and later reach out to masses through radio and TV. He adds that following the COVID-19 standard operating procedures is a priority in his campaigns and calls on other candidates to follow suit.
We had first apportioned the first bit of our campaigns to use media because it gives a very wide coverage regarding the number of people, because we care that the people may receive the message that we have, which is the air of love, that love based on the fear of God is the only solution. At the same time, we know that if you're a good leader, you would care more that the people, you'd care more about the lives of the people, and because of this, we believe that we will keep the SOPs during our campaigns that are going to start.
Mulago Hospital has started carrying out operational surgeries to separate co-joined twins. Surgeons from Mulago Hospital yesterday managed to separate Siamese twins who were born in December of last year, sharing almost all their body parts. One of the doctors, John Sekabira, who led the exercise, noted that it was so hectic since it took them, that's the team, over 19 hours to complete the operation. He adds that they are still monitoring the babies until they start living a normal life.
But it's not simple surgery because you have to move slowly the structure, particularly the nerves, because if we injure any nerve, it will be like injuring, like the child will not be able, for example, to walk. So by the time we separated the twins, to put them to separate together, it was at 4 a.m. after starting the surgery at midday. We hope later on, when they grow up, we shall be able to correct all those abnormalities and they will be able to lead a normal life.
The outgoing chairman of Mubende District, Francis Chibuka, has pledged to work for the development of the new Mubende municipality. Chibuka, after losing the NRM party primaries, is now contesting as an independent for the Mubende municipality MP seat. He says he is the right person to secure the future of the municipality because he played a key role in advocating for the municipality.
And now I intend to stand as MP, Mubende Municipality Constituency. I've decided so because I'm thinking that Mubende Municipality, it is my making, because I'm the one who requested the government to make sure that we get a municipality status. Now that I have served at district level for 2 terms, so it is my interest that I become MP, to make sure that I lobby, I advocate for the development growth of the municipality where I will die from.
In African news, Ethiopia's Prime Minister has said a military operation against rebel forces in the northern Tigray region is entering its final phase. Abiy Ahmed said a 3-day deadline given for Tigray's forces to surrender has now expired. Hundreds of people have reportedly died in nearly 2 weeks of clashes between the rebels and the federal army. At least 27,000 people have fled to the Sudan. The UN has said a full-scale humanitarian crisis is unfolding. Getting information from Tigray is hard as there is no virtual communications in that region. Fighting broke out on the 4th of November after Ethiopia's central government accused the Tigray People's Liberation Front, a political party which controls Tigray, of holding an illegal election and attacking a military base to steal weapons. This Tigray People's Liberation Front has denied the attack, though. In response, Mr. Abiy Ahmed ordered a military offensive against the forces loyal to the regional government of Tigray, accusing them of treason. He said that the last red line had been crossed. Now in sports news, the Uganda Cranes head coach Jonathan McKinstry has taken the responsibility for the Cranes' defeat by South Sudan in the 2021 Africa Cup of Nations qualifiers in a game played on Monday. A former Vipers striker, Tito Okello, Ugandan-born, scored the only goal for the hosts, that's South Sudan, hence marginalizing the Uganda Cranes' chances of qualifying for the finals with 2 games in hand. The team arrived in the country yesterday, and immediately after landing at Entebbe International Airport, Uganda Cranes head coach McKinstry decided to take the blame for the loss, saying the players followed his instructions.
First of all, hugely disappointed. The players went out and they tried to execute in terms of the game plan. So for me, I have to take full responsibility for that. As the head coach, I'm given the charge to make sure we go out and we put on a performance, and we failed to do that. I think over the 2 games this week, we failed to do that. And, I've got the buck stops with me. I believe the players go out and work with endeavour and with, work ethic and with commitment to try and put in to practice what we work on in the classroom and in the training field. So, I've got to go back and do some reflection in terms of us.
And that's the latest XFM News.
XFM News on point.